In today's video, I'll be showing you a couple of tips on how to extend the battery life of your GoPro, particularly the GoPro Hero 7 Black, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Dennis here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my channel is all about drone, product reviews and tutorial videos, so if that's something that you're interested in, subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my new videos every week. Now that's out of the way, let's get cracking. So after playing around with the GoPro Hero 7 Black for a couple months now, I have to say I probably have sort of two complaints. I wouldn't say complaints, maybe room for improvement for GoPro. One is the audio quality and second, it's the battery life. I find that the battery life of my previous action camera, which is the SJ Cam 4000, is a lot better compared to the Hero 7 Black. It's not just the Hero 7 Black, but even the previous GoPro models. From what I've seen and heard from friends, from forums, you know, the battery life is one of those major sort of concerns from consumers who bought a GoPro action camera. So like I said, after using the GoPro Hero 7 Black for a couple months, I've sort of learned how to sort of extend the battery life. I'll be showing you some of the things that I've used and also some of the tips I'll be talking about can and should still be applicable to some of the older models such as the Hero 6 and the Hero 5. First off is to turn off the Wi-Fi and GPS if you're not using it. Personally, don't use the Wi-Fi connections, especially to my iPhone, because most of the time I'm using the GoPro, you know, handheld. I don't normally use the GPS, so I turn that off. To turn it off, all you need to do is swipe down and then hit preference. And in terms of connections, you know, there's wireless connections there. Turn that off and that should switch off your Wi-Fi. And then the other one is the GPS. You know, scroll down to the regional and then turn off GPS. There you go. Find the GPS and the Wi-Fi drains a lot of the battery. So if you turn that off, you'll definitely see sort of a huge improvement on the battery life of your GoPro. The next one that I turn off is the voice commands. Now I don't necessarily use the voice commands, and if I'm using it somewhere far away where I'll use the voice commands, then that's where I'll turn it on and use it. But for the most part, it's always off. To turn it off, you just need to click this and then voice commands are off. Pretty simple and easy. Again, I'll turn on the voice commands on certain scenarios, such as if I'm taking a selfie or if I don't have my iPhone connectivity to remote control the GoPro, I'll use my voice commands, then I'll turn that on. But again, most of the time, it's always off. The next one is the brightness level of the LCD screen. Depending on the location or where you shoot and type of shoot, you may or may not need to adjust the brightness levels. However, if that's always at 100%, it's gonna drain a lot of your battery life, as opposed to if it's like at 20% or 30%. I find what works for me is to, you know, again, depends on the location, whether it's a sunny day, you're indoor or outdoor. I find 50 to 60% works well for me. Like in any sort of mobile phone screen, if you turn the brightness levels all the way up, it's definitely going to drain a lot of your battery life. Similar concept to the GoPro. Again, you can adjust the battery life at the touch display screen in here. So hopefully you can see this depending on where you are located. You know, again, indoor or outdoor. Just really need to find the sweet spot that will work for you. Again, for me, it's about 50 to 60% that works for me, and that definitely helps you extend the battery life of your GoPro. Alright, the next one is to use quick capture. Depending on the options you choose, either 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Once you hit that quick shot, it'll turn on, record for 15 seconds, and after that, it'll turn off. Very quick and easy. It allows you to sort of manage your battery life, especially if you're sort of out there and want to have a burst shot shooting and you don't want to leave the GoPro on standby mode forever. Quick shots is a good alternative option that you can use to sort of not only control the amount of footage you want to take, but also the battery life of your GoPro, because again, it's not powered on most of the time, right? Once you hit that 30 or 15 or 30 second interval, it'll shut down itself. So do consider using the quick shots if you want to, Yeah, again, that will help you manage the battery life of your GoPro. Okay, the next tip is actually setting up a duration on the auto power off settings for the GoPro. You go to the general settings, as you can see here. You can set how long your GoPro must be in idle before it actually turns off. Get a couple of options here, 5, 15, 30, or never. Personally, I would never put this on never or 30 minutes. I'll either leave it on 5 or 15 minutes. That will give me enough time to, if I left it on idle, I know that the GoPro will shut itself off after 5 or 15 minutes, depending on which one I choose, okay? Finally, the last tip that I want to share to you is the screensaver. The GoPro actually comes with a screensaver option. You can actually set the duration of when the screensaver will kick in, especially if it's on idle or if you're using it. Go to your settings, touch display, you scroll down, you can see screensaver. It'll give you an option of 1, 2, 3, or never. I almost leave it at 1 minute. Once I've framed up my shot, I know what to do. I'll hit the record button and the screensaver will kick in after 1 minute. The screen will just turn black. Doesn't mean that it's not recording. It still is. It's just, you won't be able to see anything in there, not unless if you touch it again, and then you'll be able to see what you're recording at. Screensaver will definitely help you save, a couple of minutes in your battery life. Those are the settings I've used to extend the battery life of my GoPro Hero 7 Black. Pretty sure some of the tips that I've shared can also be applied to the older GoPro models, such as the Hero 5 or the Hero 6. Again, if there's something I missed, or if you have any other tips to extend the battery life of the GoPro, feel free to comment down below. Would love to hear from you. End of the day, if you're a heavy user of a GoPro action camera, I definitely recommend buying an extra 1 or 2 battery. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, really appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Oh, by the way, do follow me on my other social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and more for news, updates, and exclusive content. Well, that's about it. This is Dennis. Fly safe, keep creating, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.